Hi, Phil Aston here from Now Spinning magazine. I recently interviewed Bruce Soord and talked about the album Ghost in the Park, an absolutely beautiful album. Bruce had mentioned during that interview that the big deluxe Mediabook featured some piano versions of the album he said he wished more people could hear. I'm going to show you inside the box this book, Mediabook, and then I'm going to talk about that. So first of all, let's have a look inside this wonderful package. As I just mentioned, I recently interviewed Bruce Soord about this album, Ghosts in the Park, and it's an absolutely stunning album. Please watch the interview. It talks a lot about the songs and what's going on behind it. And this is the vinyl version, which I absolutely love. It's a great pressing. But one of the things that Bruce mentioned was that what he wished, more people could hear were the piano versions. That intrigued me. And so I decided to invest in Ghost in the Park, the deluxe edition, which you can buy directly from the Now Spinning magazine website. And Bruce is right. This is absolutely amazing. I'm going to show you, because I love the artwork, and there's one image on obviously in the vinyl, but here you get a much better idea to what Bruce's vision was. And this includes first CDs, Ghosts in the Park, Shipwrecks in the Harbour, piano reworkings by Gleb Kolyadin, is absolutely stunning pianist, acoustic Ghosts, acoustic version of the album, and then a Dolby Atmos 5.1 mix, which is absolutely amazing. Well, you know what I'm like with Dolby Atmos mixes. But of course, you also get, because it's the bigger deluxe set, you get more context in what Bruce's inspirations were and what was going on behind this album in his life. And the imagery and the photographs are really provocative. So you've got the full track listings here. Talks about the guitars he's used. So there's a lot more information here. And these photographs are people of a certain age. That includes myself. We've got pictures like this in our attics, in our garages, in old shoeboxes. And Bruce talks about some of the background behind them. Obviously, there's a bit of, they're probably not really as creased as that, but there's a bit of artistic license, but it doesn't matter because this is real. These are real. This is Bruce's life. This is his family. And lyrically, with the pictures and the music, and for me personally playing it in Dolby Atmos, this really took the album to a whole new level for me. It's beautifully put together, and this is one of my favorite formats, this kind of 10 by 10 media hardback book with all the discs, which you'll see are at the back, but it's a wonderful piece. I'm saying piece, this is the picture that's actually in the vinyl set, but all the others are unique to this. It's just amazing. Look, Bruce has got a Pineapple Thief notebook making his lyrical sketches, and then the discs are at the back. So I'll just give you a quite brief overview of my thoughts on the mixes within here. It's very evocative, isn't it? And it is available from nowspinning.co.uk. Go to the website and click on the store button at the top, and you can go and buy this directly. What are my thoughts on this? I love the album anyway, and it's about loss. It's about, Bruce losing his dad to dementia, and his mom also the same, being in a home, and Ghosts in the Park, about looking at old photos and thinking probably things you don't realise at the time, that these things are passing and they'll soon be gone. It sounds maudlin, doesn't it? But it isn't. I think this is a very much a healing album. And I know a couple of my friends have bought it who recently lost parents, or they've got somebody they know who's got dementia or something like that. And this album has brought them a lot of comfort. Just flicking through, I'm not going to read out the lyrics or anything because I don't want to put my thoughts in your head, because one of the things I found about this album was, as I've listened to it, and the music is beautiful. And everyone who's heard this in our house has said, God, this is a beautiful album, without any words sinking into them. They're just the way, the phrasing, the arrangements, the music itself, the instrumentation used. It's just a beautiful record that has such a profound effect. It's only when you start to read the lyrics that you realize that this is so much more going on here. I mean, please watch the interview with me and Bruce, because we talked at length about this. And I do, when I talk to artists, like to talk about where they are now. And Bruce has really been in amongst this. Now, he mentioned the piano versions, the Shipwrecks in the Harbour, the CD is called. And this is with Gleb Kolyadin. I hope I pronounced that correctly. He's with I Am the Morning. I've got a couple of albums by them. He's a Russian pianist, and his playing is just amazing. And to hear the songs stripped back to just piano and Bruce's voice. Sue was with me when I first heard this version, and she said, wow, who's this on the piano? And we'd heard the album, but to hear this different interpretation, but it's still the same vocally, it's just absolutely amazing. And then you've got the acoustic ghosts, and this is where literally it feels like that Bruce is in the room with you, sitting opposite you, singing these songs directly to you. Beat Me on the Downs, Our Predicament, Stare That You Made a Promise, Ghosts in the Park itself, which, I mean, Ghosts in the Park, there's this epic song that just rolls from one section to the next. It's just, I mean, it's colossal as a piece of music. It's an amazing piece of music. This is progressive. I'm not going to use the word progressive rock, because I don't always like using that phrase, but it's progressive because it has no parameters of how it doesn't behave as a traditional song perhaps should or could. So it's progressive in that respect. And obviously Bruce is from the Porcupine Tree, which is a progressive rock band. But this is, an amazing, long piece of music. And then, of course, I'll finish on the Blu-ray. I have become a massive fan of Dolby Atmos and Blu-ray mixes. And someone said in the comments on something else I was reviewing, saying they don't know anyone who's got a 5.1 system or Blu-ray, whatever. You do know people who've got Blu-ray. I'm sure you didn't mean that, but you don't know lots of people who've got 5.1. Since I've been doing this, I know lots of people who've got 5.1 systems. And Dolby Atmos, I don't have 7 speakers or 11 speakers. I have 5.1, but it folds down. My amp does. It decodes Dolby Atmos. And this particular Dolby Atmos mix, and why I love them is, and I know some people go, yeah, but Phil, we've only got 2 ears. You have got 2 ears, but they hear things in 360 degree. When you're outside in nature, and you're staring at the ocean, and you can hear the sea in front of you, you can hear the birds and the bees behind you and anyone's voices. That is life. And I think what I love about, this mix, for instance, again, we've got a mix where Bruce is singing to me, and then I've got this other mix where there's a guitar in the right-hand corner. There's kind of like keyboards and pianos swirling around the voice, this real atmosphere. And as I close my eyes and I listen to the words that help give me comfort in how I lost my own mom, I am thrown into the ocean of feeling in the title song in particular. I am submerged in it. I am submerged in it. It is above me. It is behind me. It's to the sides of me. It's in front of me. It's beneath me. It's just enveloping me. And Ghosts in the Park by Bruce Soord. If you know somebody who's lost someone or is losing someone, is at a point in their life when they want hope, comfort, respite, balance, then this album will really help. And why this version is because you have so many different ways of experiencing it. You've got the original album in stereo, and the piano version, the acoustic version, and the Dolby Atmos version, and a beautiful book, lovely explanations and stuff, and great photographs. It's a piece of art. Bruce Soord, Ghosts in the Park, available from nowspinning.co.uk, and probably some other outlets as well. But thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Music is the healer and the doctor. Take care, all of you. Keep spinning those discs, and please visit the website. And if you're watching this on YouTube, just click subscribe and like and stuff. And if you support us a bit more, become a patron. You'll get access to our private communities where like-minded music fans from around the world. It's a safe place where you can talk about any music, any format, from any era. It's a lovely place to hang out. We have our own pub called the Now Spinning Arms as well, which meets up twice a month, which is incredibly popular. But take care, all of you. Keep spinning those discs, and I'll see you all very, very soon.